When National Black Business Month is a time to recognize one of the country's most valuable but overlooked commodities, businesses headed up by people of color. And starting a business is already a challenge. Factor in race, a pandemic, and inflation, and the challenge gets even more difficult. Still, every year, millions decide that it's worth it to stop working for others and start working for themselves. And Broward County Black Chamber of Commerce president says she's here for it all. What are you hearing from members in your chamber as they have to deal with inflation and higher costs?
Well, it's not easy out there for Black businesses. And I think just like consumers, our businesses are feeling that crunch as well. So as prices go up, they're trying to find ways that they can, avoid passing it on to the consumer and trying to get creative in different ways and trying to deal with inflation. But it's tough. When costs increase, that has a crunch on the business owner as well as they try to meet their demands as well as their employee demands.
Shaheewa, what about those that are looking to start a business, those Black entrepreneurs looking to start a business? What advice do you have for them?
Well, I would say first, make sure that you understand the market. A lot of people want to start a business. It seems sexy. It seems exciting, be your own boss. Yeah. And it can be, and it can be very rewarding. As an entrepreneur, you get to hire people and give back to your community. But it's very important that you don't forget the number one point of being in business. You have to have a consumer and you have to have a service or a product that consumers want. So you need to make sure, first of all, you understand your market, you understand your service and the product that you're offering, and make sure that you're profitable. Sometimes you go into business, you're not pricing right, you're not researching what your competitors are doing. And so you need to do that research before you jump in. And sometimes, entrepreneurs forget that they need to research their competitors because you need to understand what's in the market and, more importantly, how you're going to differentiate yourself from everyone else. Why should anyone spend with you? Why should they buy your product or service? You have to answer that question, especially if you're looking to solve a problem or lure some customers away from your competitors. So do that research. Do not start a business without doing the research.
What are the benefits of joining the Black Chamber in Broward?
Oh, there are many. I think number one, the advocacy. Our chamber is a formidable advocate for smart small business policies on our city and county level. And that includes unbundling contracts, sheltering markets so our small businesses don't have to compete with the larger companies. Because let's face it, if you're, going up against a larger company, it's difficult to win that contract. So having an advocate that will liaise with not only our government agencies, but also our corporations to say, we need opportunities. You need to support your local businesses. They are the engines of our local economy. And then two, you need to expand your network, right? And being a part of that ecosystem of Black business owners, you create that support me, I support you type of, culture so that we can grow and expand our businesses. I hear a lot, Jawan, I don't know where to find a Black business. A lot of our chambers, they have directories, and we have a directory online so that you can find a small Black business to support, not just this month, but every month. So besides the advocacy, as well as the promoting our small businesses, we also provide a nice and fresh education for our small businesses so they understand the current fresh trends and they understand how to operate their business effectively and efficiently. So we're talking about marketing. Do you have a marketing plan? Because printing your own flyers is not a marketing plan. Do you have customer service, training for your employees so everyone is understanding how to deal with customers? It's in a uniform manner. And so we talk about those types of things and take our members through those trainings so they become better business owners, because that's what it's about at the end of the day, creating stronger, more healthy companies.
And do you think that Black businesses are getting the legislative support that they need from government?
Well, this is a thing, government does what government does, right? They sit there and they think they understand what small businesses need. They collect the business tax receipts. But the point is, our small businesses have a voice and they need to use it. And they can use it through chamber advocacy committees and the advocacy that a chamber does. We understand our members' needs. We talk to them. We understand their struggles. Jawan, I got calls through the pandemic about the difficulties our businesses were having. When there's a problem with permitting, our members call. When there's an issue with a certain policy that can hurt a business, we get calls. And so we have to be able to, not only, interact with our elected officials, our policymakers, but staff to say, hey, you're actually going to hurt small businesses if you do this. Or did you know that XYZ County or this city, they have a really great policy that's creating a strong business infrastructure in their community. So why don't you consider it? So we kind of get to look out on the landscape of what's going on, not only in our county, but the nation, so that we can build and bring those best business practices to our local government so that they legislate in a manner that's going to impact our small businesses in a positive way.
Very well said. Let's get to this month. It's National Black Business Month. So what should consumers know about putting their dollars behind Black businesses?
They should know that when they spend with Black businesses, our businesses grow. That's very important. The number one thing that we talk about with small businesses is the vast majority are employing only the owner. And we want to change that. So when you spend with Black businesses, you increase their revenue shares. That means they're going to be able to turn around and hire people in our communities. We are job creators as entrepreneurs. We're also giving back. We give back to our communities as our wealth grows. And so it's important that we spend with our local Black businesses. I think we have to think about it as a community, and we talk about the dollars being spent and circulating in our community. And you see that over time, as we become more conscious, that growth. I recall statistics in 2016, we had about 2.6 million Black businesses nationwide. And it kind of skyrocketed to about 3.6 or 3.5 million in 2018. We got a little hit, we got hit a little bit in the pandemic. Obviously, we've talked about that topic, and we're about 3.14 million Black businesses nationwide. What does that mean for Florida? We're at about 359,000. So if we're not supporting our Black businesses, we're not supporting jobs, we're not supporting growth. And that's why you see blight in our communities. We have to support them to bring back a rejuvenated Black economy to our Black neighborhoods.
Is it better for Black businesses to begin in primarily Black communities and then expand to other neighborhoods?
I think it depends, once again, on the product or service that you're offering. So that product or service may lend itself to being in a predominantly Black neighborhood. But just because you're not located in a Black neighborhood doesn't mean that you can't be active in that Black neighborhood. And it doesn't mean that you're not hiring from that neighborhood as well. Our Black businesses, what I found in our chamber, are very intentional in their hiring. I've also found that a lot of them reach out to me and say, we want to partner with organizations, with people who may have hard to hire issues, people who are returning citizens, people who may have gotten fired or had issues. We want to work with them because they understand the issues within our community and the need to hire individuals that may have trouble getting hired otherwise. So no, it all depends on what type of product or service you're offering. And that's why that research is so important. But I will say this. Even we encourage our small businesses that even if they're not located in a Black neighborhood, as their wealth grows, they can go back and invest. They can buy a building and then get some presence there. They can invest in our neighborhoods, which a lot of our small businesses do in different ways.
Shaheewa Jarett Gelin, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you and your knowledge. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jawan, for having me. And happy National Black Business Month, everyone.